and Angarki Glass, and today I'll tell you about very interesting online game. This is free, totally free game. It's not free to play, it's free game. You can't donate to have some benefits. So it's one. Then it's very hardcore game. Here, if you die, your character disappear, you need to create another one. So it's like roguelike element. This is very old school game. It has graphics like I think like Civilization 1, and also this is sandbox game. Everything what you see around, it's built by another players. So if you can compare this game to Ultima Online, it has even some benefits from Ultima Online. I mean, here you could build anywhere, anything, in any place. So you build by small pieces, not just a plot where you could put full house, big one. Now here you build from small pieces, and it's very close to Minecraft about it. And yeah, also like in Minecraft you have here dungeons, and it could be very hardcore dungeons. You could go very deep. Each level has different magical monsters, so it's really interesting. But let's talk about this game in details. Yeah, you see it's another player, a lot of players right now. For example, if you would push who, this game has just appeared, and 50 players online right now. And I do not know, I think 2 weeks ago it was like 5 players. So this game is growing very fast because it's very interesting. It's something new in MMORPG genre. Because yeah, game with graphics from Civilization 2, game with the spirit of Ultima Online, and even some better stuff than in Ultima Online we have here. And trust me, I know everything about Ultima Online and play Ultima from 99, and I still enjoy Ultima Online. And a lot of features from Minecraft which we waited in MMORPG genre for a lot of time. So this is my house, for example, and yeah, it's all built by myself from small pieces, and each piece it's decaying in time. You need to repair it. So example, yeah, this small piece will repair it while I'll tell you about this game. So here you could live and die by real. I'll tell it like this. So in this game you have full PvP in any place. Bad players, they could try to get to you and kill you, take your items, but you need to protect yourself with walls. And it's not easy to destroy this wall. Some people say, oh, I don't want to play such hardcore games, they would kill me. But if you make several, even one wall, it's enough. You need to destroy it for several hours, if it's stone wall especially. So in this game you have permadeath. After your character would die, if you would die, I didn't die yet, I hope it wouldn't be too soon to me. So if you die, you need to create a new character, and your new character receives a few amount of skills from your old one. So you do not lose anything, you lose almost everything. And still you would have access to your house. So if your character died and you have a house, you could store the items there. You do not have to start from zero. But also you have some benefits. Each death give you special angelic dust, which is very cool. And also we have leaderboards in this game, and you would appear in a leaderboard. It's loading right now. So for example, people who died, they receive this angel dust and they appear at ratings. So a lot of ratings here, for example, top players by level. It's very interesting system with leveling here. I'll tell it later, but let's talk from basics. Yeah, from when you start to play this game, you appear without anything. You just do not have anything, and you need to create your first weapon. To do so, you need to find a tree and chop it just with your bare hands. So you chop tree. For example, I found this one. You see? 1 second, it's my repair tool. So with my bare hands I'm gathering tree, and after you gathered some tree you could create, for example, your first weapon, wooden sword. And with wooden sword you could chop trees better even. So then you could create an axe if you also would gather some stone. With stone and wood you could create stone axe, and yeah, everything. You see all of these items, it's houses of other players, it's all made by players. Anything here, there is no NPCs. Everything gathered by players, everything created by players, and it's quite innovative, I think, in MMORPG genre. Just from zero you start. So you have to build here, of course. It's what you need to do, and it's not a boring thing. You know, I hate crafting in MMORPGs. I do not craft. I gather resources sometimes, but I hate to craft. But in this game, it's really easy. It's very logical. So you get some wood, you could create a wooden wall, you could create wooden table. It's very easy to do. Everything which you are creating, for example, shield, club, it's just very logical. Get some wood, get some stone, and just check what you could create. It's easier crafting than in Minecraft and more logical, in my opinion. So also you need to create roads here, guys. In my life, I didn't create roads from a tycoon game. When I was a youngster, I played this, you know, tycoon games when you need railroad tycoon. Yeah, I played it. I think it was the beginning of 90s. So from this time I didn't build roads, but here in this game actually all roads built by players. It's just shock for me, because you need roads, you become much faster. So here you will have quite a cool community. For example, let me create right now a road, stone road, build. I created it and I put it right here. It's appeared. So all roads built by players, and they decay in time. Everything decaying in time, so you need to repair these roads. And some players, they like to contribute to community to repair roads, to create public buildings. For example, this is public building. This is building for which build it for just another players, by another players, just to help newbies. So this is, for example, a trading post. You could trade in this game. Yeah, a lot of barter around. You could gather gold, silver, very different resources. You could gather copper. You could gather tin, melt copper and tin and get bronze. And for example, I have this bronze dagger. So you see, this player, he is level 3, he is gathering stone right now. If you do not have pickaxe like him, you could just gather stone with your bare hands. It's also possible. Yes, not so effective, but it's possible at the beginning of your gameplay you could do so yeah, guys, a huge amount of activities. Build your house, build some interesting places, create roads, destroy roads, and destroy. You could be bad guy in this game. Yeah, you could destroy, try to destroy people's houses, destroy roads, do bad stuff, and you would have a war. So there we have very active community. A lot of players, they form tribes. It's like a guilds, and they have wars to each other. They control territory. So you see, for example, these runes. It's from old war. This building, it was very old war, and right now it's like a monument. So players who won this war, they repair this monument. It's really monument. So I didn't saw something in any MMORPG ever. Such level of culture of players. So when they win a war, they destroyed everything, but they left a few ruins and they repairing it. They make it like a history of the game, and you live near this history, very close to real life, and it's cool. Another thing, it's farming in this game. Guys, you could have chickens, they make eggs, and yeah, you could create a real farm. But beware, wolf or snake could go to your farm and kill your chickens, because wolves, they trying to hunt chickens. In this game, it's very nice, artificial intelligence. So yeah, you need to be careful. It's not so easy thing. So a lot of animals around. So for example, raccoons, chickens, cows, yeah, penguins, polar bears. I also have a cow in my house. This is my house, as I said before. So yeah, you could do a lot of stuff here. Another interesting feature is that you could change landscape. Let me show you. Cow. Let me take a spade and show you how you could do so. It's another interesting stuff in this game. So you could create water, or you could remove water in this game. For example, here we had deep water, you can step on it, and this is shallow water, you could step on it. And so I'm digging deep water to make it shallow, and now I could remove this water, or I could add water here, for example. So this landscape, it's actually, you could change, players could change it, and it's safe. I mean, it's saving, it's just forever until another player would change it. So this board, it's really customizable. And what I want to tell you guys about this game, it's made by one man. So only one developer. He has some supporters, some people, they help him, for example, graphics and sound. It's made by Kale of Spy, and another players, they also contribute, but main stuff, it's made by one man, and he updates this game pretty regularly, almost daily. If you would check news, almost daily he create new awesome stuff. So I think it's very good idea to support him. He has some support form, but what I like here, it's not pay to win game. If you support, or if you want to support developer, you would get only cosmetic stuff. For example, you could change color of your name. That's it. You wouldn't get super pooper sword which could kill everything. All you could do, it's just cosmetic thing, just nice nice appearance of your character, colorful item, something like this. Nothing which could help you to win. So yeah, in this game you have a lot of activities, a lot of fighting. You could kill wolf, take his meat, make from meat to cook it, eat it. If you have hunger here, as you see here, this line, you could be hungry, and then your health would go down, but you wouldn't die from hunger. A lot of new players, they think, oh, you could die from hunger. This game is too harsh. I do not want to play a game where I can't go up, where I can't do not come here. You wouldn't die from hunger, but you would have very low health till you satiate yourself. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of community stuff here, a lot of tribes, and we have leaderboards here. So you could see which tribes is the best and which is not so, and quite a lot of tribes already. It's like clans. So some of them, they have good relations, some of them they have a war, a lot of politics in this game, and it's interesting. And what I like here, that even if you are individual, you are okay, you could play this game pretty, have a lot of stuff to go in dungeon, to communicate with another players, to build a house and have a neighbor. I mean, this is not group PvP game, only group team play. No, it's normal to play in this game by casual style, and it's what I like. So as you saw, we have here fighting system based at roguelike principles. So you just come closer, check, and you attack. But it's you could call it no target, because yeah, you need to actually aim. You need to aim here. It's just not you choose something and you win. No, you need to move. Different weapons has different appearance, different effects. So some weapons like spears, it has more it's farther blow, make farther blows. Some weapons they are close ranged. You have you could create a bow and shoot from big distance, but it wouldn't be so much damage. So yeah, it's interesting fighting system here, and also interesting PvE, not only PvP, not only these clan wars, but also in the dungeons. If you would go to the dungeon, you would find a lot of very challenging monsters, and people, they dying quite often in this dungeon. And as I said before, in this game it's pretty painful, because if you die, your character would disappear. You need to create a new one. Yeah, but you would inherit some skills from your old character. So it's not totally waste of your time when you play this game, and if you die, oh, that's it. No, you still would get some benefits. So what the moral about my review, what I would tell at the end, this game is quite close to the sandbox, how it has to be. It's just very early development. This game, it's like 1 month or 2 months old, and not much people know about it. Doesn't have any advertisement at all, and right now we almost, no, not how to be, we already see results. So this is thing which we could make color special things, pigments to color items when you craft clothes, for example, so to create such potions with color for clothes, so paints for clothes. Yeah, in this game we have this sandbox, which a lot of developers, they tell you, oh, we would create really sandbox game, and when they create something you see that it's not really sandbox, it's just nonsense. And in this game we have a lot of from these dreams of sandbox. It's still in early development, it still would develop, a lot of stuff would appear here, but right now it's already interesting to play this game, so I could advise you guys, try it, come build houses and roads, destroy houses and roads, chop trees and grow trees, because yeah, you could take seed and put it into the grass. A lot of very fun stuff you could do in this game. Yeah, I put my seeds. Farming skill, grow, nice. So I'll repair my walls, and then I'll think I'll go to the dungeon to hunt a bit at skeletons, maybe some leeches. We would see. Hope I'll be alive today. So thank you very much, guys. Please tell me, what do you think about this game? Did you try it? And if you have some questions, any questions, I'll be glad to answer. Please write your comments below this video at YouTube. Have a good day, and please subscribe to my channel. I have more interesting reviews of the best MMORPGs and worst also. I like to watch every games, and also very soon I'm planning to go to check mods genre, so it's text RPGs, and it's quite interesting genre. Not too much information about it, so I'll tell you everything about mods in very close time. So see you next time. Bye bye.